Disclaimer: the map is not the territory. Believing the map to be the territory is duality. This outline is offered for practical application of the knowledge contained therein. Number 1 rule of the game: the universe is more responsive to you than you are to it, and its infinity and eternity are experienced to the degree of openness offered by you, the participant in your consciousness or conscious choice to say yes. The chakras, wheels, are interconnected vortices of energy swirling around in the body. Each has a function and a purpose. If these circuits are blocked, energy is not able to flow naturally through the body, causing pain and limiting freedom of will. The first chakra is the root chakra, corresponding to the earth element, and is located at the lower end of the spine, centered at the coccyx tailbone. The Sanskrit name is Muladhara, meaning support. This chakra answers the question of where am I, in space-time? This is the physical body represented by the hexahedron cube. The associated sense for this chakra is smell. The body part is the perineum at the base of the spine. This chakra deals with survival, and is the source of the primal life force. It is blocked by fear. Fear of death. Fear of unknown change. All life is unknown change. Let your fear flow down your internal river. Trust yourself. Release what you do not need and what does not sustain you. So, it's okay, you are full of shit. Let that go. Let it be composted. Purge, which is to say let go, of your overwhelming fear of what comes next and relax into the natural flow of life, and you will feel security within. Nature will deliver abundance as it loves courage. Attachment to fear is the source of covetousness and promotes unconscious actions. What you can purge: air and crap. This is the Eboga Medicine Chakra, and its color is red. The associated glands are the adrenals, and the music keynote is C. The sacred sound is Lam. This corresponds to delta brain waves. This state of consciousness is deep stage 3 non-REM sleep, also called slow wave sleep. It is the deepest level of sleep and can also be experienced in meditation. The second chakra is the sacral or navel chakra, corresponding to the water element. The body part is the genitals and reproductive organs. This chakra deals with pleasure and is the source of the procreative life force. The Sanskrit name is Svadhisthana, meaning sweetness. This chakra answers the question of when am I, in spacetime? This is the emotional body represented by the icosahedron. The associated sense for this chakra is taste with the tongue. It is blocked by guilt. Guilt is a painful external feeling of empathy for outward injury caused by one's actions done to others. You cannot move through life without causing hurt or being hurt. Having hurt someone else does not mean you deserve to hurt forever and deny your full potential. Forgive yourself. So, it's okay, you pissed someone off or let someone down. Get over yourself. Purge your attachment to judgment of what you do or do not deserve, and you will experience gratitude and contentment rather than grasping for things always beyond reach. What you can purge: pee and sweat. This is the Cannabis Medicine Chakra, and the color is orange. The associated glands are the ovaries, prostate and testicles, and the music keynote is D. The sacred sound is VAM. This corresponds to theta brain waves. This state of consciousness is the initiation of sensory motor processing called arousal. It can also be experienced in no-thought meditation and hypnosis. The third chakra is the solar plexus chakra, associated with the fire element. The body part is the digestive immune system, and it deals with power and is blocked by shame. The Sanskrit name is Manipura, meaning lustrous gem. This chakra answers the question of what am I in spacetime? This is the mental body represented by the tetrahedron. The associated sense for this chakra is vision through the eyes. Shame is painful inward awareness of something disappointing in yourself done by yourself or others. Let go of your expectations that you have created by your attachments that cause your suffering. Accept yourself. So, it's okay, you thought you did not measure up. Purge your attachment to limitation and you will live in abundance. Belief in limitation is the source of greed. Do not think you are not enough for yourself. Properly value your self-worth and you will have self-esteem and self-confidence. No soul is burdened beyond its capability. How you can purge: burping and throwing up, i.e. getting well. This is the tobacco medicine chakra, and its color is yellow. The associated gland is the pancreas and spleen, and the music keynote is E. The sacred sound is Ram. This corresponds to alpha brain waves. This state of consciousness is wakeful relaxation with closed eyes. The fourth chakra is the heart chakra, corresponding to the air element. The body part is the heart, and it deals with love and is blocked by grief. The Sanskrit name is Anahata, meaning unstruck. This chakra answers the question of how am I in space-time? This is the astral body represented by the star tetrahedron. The associated sense for this chakra is feeling through the skin and the body. Release your sadness and loss. Love is a form of energy that moves around and through us. It is the life force that animates all of creation. Love yourself. Feel your own love. So, it's okay, you lost your connection and you can no longer feel it. Purge your attachment to the material form over essence, and you will never be without love. Do not allow yourself sink in the whirlpool of despair. Love is beyond space and time. Love is always reborn into new forms constantly, continuously and infinitely forever in eternity. Let love flow through you and you will experience peace and joy. Go everywhere with love. You can purge by crying. This medicine chakra is peyote in San Pedro and its color is green. The associated gland is the thymus and the music keynote is F. The sacred sound is yam. This corresponds to mu brain waves. This state of consciousness relates to the mirror neuron system we have in our heart and brain and allows for mimicry and empathy. The fifth chakra is the throat chakra corresponding to the ether, sound, element. The body part is the throat and it deals with truth. The Sanskrit name is Vishuddha, meaning purification. This chakra answers the question of who am I in space-time? This is the etheric body represented by the dodecahedron, fifth chakra and higher, not as listed as sixth and higher in below graphic. The associated sense for this chakra is hearing. It is blocked by the lies that our lower self, ego, tells ourselves, including those repeated to ourselves after being received from others. Truth is infinite and cannot be contained by words alone or in any one creature. Sacrifice your self-created story of yourself. To be on the medicine path, you must shamanically dismember all parts of you and all of your experiences so that you can heal those parts by integrating them back into you. This is how you perform the celestial surgery to remember your true self. You cannot lie to yourself about your true nature, which is that you are divine. Listen to your true self. Express your true self. Release your own denial. So, it's okay, you thought you knew everything there was to know about yourself. Purge yourself of your attachment to your own identity, and you will find your greater identity in your highest self. Do not let pride block your hearing. Listen with humility to every word that nature speaks. Everything in the universe vibrates and thereby makes a sound. The sound touches us. Listen to your own cosmic symphony and dance your story into existence. Be your own music. You can purge by laughing, screaming, talking, coughing, humming, singing, playing music and more. This is the mushroom medicine chakra and its color is blue. The associated gland is the thyroid and parathyroid and the music keynote is G. The sacred sound is ham. This corresponds to SMR brain waves. This is the idle rhythm of synchronized brain activity. The sixth chakra is the third eye chakra corresponding to the light element. The body part is the brain and it deals with vision and insight. The Sanskrit name is Anya, meaning to perceive. This chakra answers the question of why am I in spacetime? This is the Buddhic, spirit, body represented by the Merkaba. The associated sense for this chakra is insight. It is blocked by illusion. The greatest illusion is separation. Things we think of as separate and different are one and the same. See yourself as you truly are, connected to all. Experience the fullness and depth of yourself. All experiences. All parts. Sacrifice belief for experience. The ego maintains your experience of separation, so dissolve it, and everywhere you will look, there you will see the face of God. So, it's okay, you thought you knew who you really were and that you knew all parts of you. Purge your attachment to division and experience collective consciousness. Rip open your pinhole view of reality to remove envy and allow yourself to see the bigger vision. See with eyes of nature. Allow your intuition, imagination and wisdom to all guide your choices. The unity is in the multiplicity. This is the mythical or story level where you see we all have one story and purpose together as the universe. This is the Dmt Medicine Chakra. You can purge the negative thoughts and visions by having and seeing brand new ones. The color is purple. The associated gland is the pituitary and the music keynote is A. The sacred sound is AUM. This corresponds to beta brain waves. This is normal waking consciousness focused on activity and concentration. The seventh chakra is the crown chakra. It resides above the head and deals with pure cosmic energy. The Sanskrit name is Sahasrara, meaning thousandfold. This chakra answers the question of am I in space-time? This is the causal, soul, body represented by the sphere. The associated sense for this chakra is unity. This is where all 7 energy centers can be integrated and connected. It is blocked by material or earthly attachment. The highest chakra represents our ability to be fully connected to our spirit nature and is where we can experience pure bliss. It is where we completely align our inner and outer beauty. Let go of yourself with a small s and surrender yourself to yourself with a big S. This state is unity consciousness. It is the pure light beyond electromagnetic energy and sensory perception. So, it's okay, you thought you have the illusion of control. Purge your attachment to holding on and realize energy must flow. If you choose love, there is nothing to control. Realize that letting go does not mean that anything truly disappears. Nothing is lost. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. Let your mercy encompass your wrath. Purge the negative energy and allow the love to overflow. Surrender to being. Your true nature is pure energy, and that energy is infinite love. You cannot die. Your energy can only be transformed and transmuted. You are the wave having a particle experience. You do not know where and when you will resurface next. You live in the dance of infinite superposition, which is full possibility until an observer observes. The multiplicity is in the unity. This is the mystical level where all is connected in one wave. Observe yourself as the one who observes all. The observing one, the one being observed, the observation, are all one. This is the 5-Mayu Dmt Medicine Chakra, and its color is a clear white light composed of all the other colors. The associated gland is the pineal, and the music keynote is B. The sacred sound is silence. This corresponds to gamma brain waves. Now breathe. Divine Flight School Who Manual. When the light source turned on its light, it, the all-seeing, saw, reflected, itself in the divine mirror of its own creation, and the divine self is beautiful, and it said so out loud, speaking the universe, the one song into existence. Vibrations of energy, life, exist in the fabric of space-time, which is the clothing of the universe that the divine being is cloaked in through many veils. The angels are created to serve the Jalal, power/infinity/transcendence, or divine masculine aspect, to follow Source's command to praise it, reflect the light on the outside. The animals, plants, fungi and all living matter are created to serve the Jamal, beauty/eternity/immanence, or divine feminine aspect, and experience its mercy, experience the light on the inside. The angels have no need for mercy, since they do not need forgiveness nor compassion, since they follow Source's commands explicitly. The animals, plants, fungi, and all living matter have no need for power, since they follow Source's commands implicitly. As humanity, who is a divine name for Source, in our vice-regency we combine those angelic and matter aspects, enabling us to fly with the 2 wings of power and beauty, fear and hope, Father Sky and Mother Earth, and Creator and creation. These forces meet at the heart, which is the center point of the 2 wings of the bio-vehicle, up and down, left and right, forwards and backwards, and inside and outside. Flying with wings that neither angels nor creatures have, humans have the capacity to fly with greater beauty and power, good, than the rest of creation, and even greater cruelty and destruction, evil, in the antipodes of possibility. Our difference is knowledge and being able to apply it. Source taught us the names, words, and we can use these 2 wings to explore ourselves and the universe, to gain knowledge and use our inherent capacity of love to share and spread it for the greater good of all. Adam and Eve in the garden was the realized beta test of combining those aspects together in humans. The Great Spirit breathed its spirit, inspiration with knowledge, the divine names, into human, and told us that we had infinite choice to do anything in the garden except eat the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, duality. We did chose to experience life and death, so that while we are alive we could have the opportunity before we die to realize the truth that we already are immortal, energy, and we do not need to wait until we go back to the garden to eat from the tree of immortality. If we wait until our physical death to realize this truth of our immortality, it will be a more intense experience, since the veils of eternity of an infinity will now be removed and the truth will stand naked, just like when we started on the divine playground. The experience of reality is enabled through the duality of divine pairings. Without pairing there is no experience of other. Without motion one cannot determine position. Without position one cannot determine motion. Position, space and time, and motion, time and space, are the interconnected inseparable complementary of divine feminine, immanence, and divine masculine, transcendence, in the fabric of spacetime. We move through the experience of life as energy flowing through DNA. We are divine springs, aka string theory. Love flows through the circuits of DNA through the two strands of divine masculine, up, and feminine, down, and can also flow across each base pair, left and right, the rungs in Jacob's ladder. When the DNA is maximally expressed in the feminine, inside, form it is the seed, egg or spore or divine spring completely coiled up. When DNA is maximally expressed in the masculine, outside, form it is the staff, tube or sperm completely extended. In between it is the divine spring bouncing with love on the divine trampoline or fabric of spacetime. Moving too fast forward is anxiety and slowing down too much rearward is depression. Anxiety is fear of loss/change in the future, masculine, and depression is regret of loss/change in the past, feminine. Moving below red, infrared, then ultimately into black, the quantum energy field of potential. Black is yin, divine feminine, fight, suppression, resistance, closure, in the love circuit. Too much resistance causes overheating, causing leakage out of the circuit while limiting the energy from flowing through the rest of the circuit. Moving above violet, ultraviolet, then ultimately into the white light, the observation of the manifestation of the quantum potential. White is Jalal, power, yang, divine masculine, flight, avoidance, discontinuity, openness, in the love circuit. Too much discontinuity causes cooling, preventing energy from flowing through the rest of the circuit. We are light slowed down into matter. When love, light energy, flows through our circuit, DNA, and we do not resist nor do we redirect the flow, then we are able to function as superconductors moving at the speed of light, or better yet, light flows through us without our moving. When we exist at the speed of light, we are the entire process, and we are the entire universe. There is no need for healing since we are whole. This is our true nature.